right, guys, welcome back. The Rams are 7-7, and I'm going to tell you exactly how they can clinch a playoff berth the easiest possible way with a little bit of help, right? Before we get into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, you can follow me on at JKBogan on all social media. Let's get into it. So how can the Rams clinch the playoffs in the quickest way possible? Well, tonight actually is a big one for the Rams. If the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Seahawks ceiling now for the rest of the year is 9-8. If the Rams beat the Saints, their ceiling the rest of the year is still 10-7, and their floor is now 9-8. So that is the fascinating thing about that, right? Here's the deal, okay? The Rams beating the Saints has to happen. Has to happen. They also have to beat the Giants in this clinching scenario. But Seattle losing to the Eagles or the Titans or the Steelers, they lose one more game and the Rams are in the driver's seat here. And you'd want it to be the Eagles on Monday Night Football tonight. So let's say the Eagles win, okay? Lions have the Vikings. They just announced that Nick Mullins is going to start. There's no excuse for Jared Goff and the Lions to blow this one. They need the wins and everything. Looking at them in Week 16, that game, again, is going to be in Minnesota. They do play again, but the quickest way to a playoff berth and a playoff clinch is that the Eagles win tonight. The Lions beat the Vikings. If that happens, Rams take care of business on Thursday Night Football against the Saints. That means nothing matters because they are in, ladies and gentlemen, a win and you're in situation here. Week 17, Rams, Giants, MetLife Stadium, I'll be there. The Rams will literally clinch the playoffs to win over the Giants if they just have two of those things happen and they take care of business against the Saints and the Giants. So crazy stuff there. Right now, the analytics actually push the Rams towards being most likely the 6th seed in the NFC as opposed to the 7th. Big opportunity this week. You beat the Saints. The Vikings dropped the game against the Lions, and now you're in the 6th seed. So it's really that simple. That is what we're looking at. I'm going to get into other stuff as well. I'm posting a Bleacher Report Live replay video. Going to get into what the Rams, what a playoff team the Rams truly are. Like what would they be if they made the playoffs? I'm going to get into that in that video. So appreciate you guys tuning into this quick hitter. I want to do more of this stuff, as I always point out, but I feel like it's just great to just get straight to the point. Get you guys a quick video. That way, hey, the game's on tonight. I don't know if I'm interested. Now you have a rooting interest. I mean, obviously, Seattle's the division opponent anyway, so you probably want the Eagles to win regardless. But I know a lot of people are saying, well, if the Eagles won, it's more likely that the 49ers will maintain that number 1 seed. And if they maintain the number 1 seed, then they'll sit their starters Week 18. Well, what if I told you that logic doesn't make any sense? It doesn't matter, because as long as the Rams win the next 2, and the Eagles win today and, get Seattle out of the mix, then now you have it. Lions taking down the Vikings would be massive. The Vikings would now be 7-8. The Packers are currently 6-8. So if they lost to the Panthers or if they won, it wouldn't have any bearing on the Rams, because the Rams now, if they win those 2 games, 9-7, that's it. The worst they can do is 9-8. The Packers can't lose another game. That Tampa game was huge. I can't stress it enough. Week 15, and we'll see how the Eagles game goes. But regardless, Week 15 was absolutely phenomenal. You don't get many of these opportunities when you put yourself in this position. When you put yourself in a position where you need this team to win and this team to lose and so forth, it doesn't always go well for you. The Rams had one of the rare occurrences where they got everyone they needed to genuinely lose. And so that was great. But now they're in the driver's seat here. Like I said, just over 50%, percentage of making the playoffs. They're in the driver's seat to take the 6th seed and be set up to play the Detroit Lions in the first round of the NFC playoffs. That would be Matthew Stafford's return to Detroit, his first game since being traded away. Matthew Stafford's 4-0 as a Ram in the playoffs. He was 0-3 with the Lions. Jared Goff would be searching for Detroit's first playoff win in 30 years. Would be fireworks, would be quite the scenario, would be quite the script, but we'll see what ends up happening. That's going to do it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And you guys can follow me on social media at JK Bogan. I'll see you guys soon. Later, folks.
Start playing Pick'em or Weekly Fantasy for any sport today, Jake. Users will receive a 100% deposit match up to $100 if they use promo code OTE at sign up. Start playing Pick'em and Weekly Fantasy Football today with Underdog Fantasy.
Do you love talking about the Rams, the NFL, or just want to be a part of a community? Join my free Discord server today. We're over 800 members. We got 24/7 live chat, a level 3 boosted server, the ability to call into JE Live, playing online games with us on Kick streams, toggleable alerts for when I go live on YouTube or Kick so you don't miss a live stream, and exclusive giveaways. Click the link in the description, the comments section, or the link that comes up in the video to learn more and join today.